gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What they is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is today on Gunner's Profiles. What it is something way about the box, way different. Hey, diferente. This is something totally different. I've never went this route, but fuck it. The wind's blowing. I'm gonna try it in a menudo style in direct fashion. As you can tell by the thumbnail, the fourth wish to really rock this world, right? Let's get down to it. I wanted to talk about, is this the end, gente? Are we living in the end? I'm on YouTube all the time, so that's just mahale. It's what I do, right? I got to see what people are putting out there, what they're talking about. You know, the Vamuskis, the Babounskis, the fucking shoot the moonskis, the whatever everyone's talking about. You got a lot going on. There's a lot of people that talk about hip hop. There's a lot of people that talk about prison. There's a lot of people that talk about Bigfoot. There's a lot of people that talk about getting mamones that really ain't getting them like I'm getting them, but they say they're getting them, and I'll agree to disagree with them. But there's a lot of different shit that's going on YouTube, and a lot of it's entertainment. It's very entertaining. You know, I like to throw it on, kick on back before I check that chin and just chill, relax, and do my thing, clean my house, just vacuum it all. I ain't got no chicks, so fuck it. I got to do it. I ain't a dirty motherfucker. I don't like roaches. That's it. Been there, done that. Won't do that again unless she has some big old fake titties like that last chick. Then I might go that route. But anyways, I wanted to tell this story, and I wanted to talk about, not even a story, but just talk about what's going on, gente. Are we living in the end times? Now, I do have a little story to tell. Okay, I was in Susanville, you know, locked up, incarcerated with a fucking selling in Chicali. Paisan. Good dude. Righteous motherfucker, right? One of the most righteous cellies I ever had. Not the best cellie I ever had. The communication was a little off, but he was good. And he always read the Bible. And I've told this before. You know, the struggle was real. We didn't have any other books at this time. So I'll be trying to read the Bible. I get through Genesis, and then I get to another chapter. I'll be like, fuck, eh? It starts losing me with the Deuteronomies and the numbers and all that. I get lost. And I said, damn. And I told him one day, ¿Qué pasó? Hey, right? Because he was always reading, what? Right? So what's happening? Hey, what's going on with this Bible, Holmes? You read it every day. Do you understand this shit? Because I can't understand it, Holmes. I'm not in the know. You know, or I don't know how. But can you explain it to me? I'm not reading shit. I learned that in first grade, but I can't understand what all this shit means. He goes, do you believe in Jesus? I said, well, yeah, I got a home in Jesus. I believe in that shit. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand all the mumbo and the jumbo. You know what I mean? I understand about a few sausage links in a pot of gumbo, but that's all I understand. So he goes, you got to pray for understanding. Some said, he's a thumper. Orale. He's getting his fucking thump on. But at the same time, I respected the dude, so I said, fuck it. So one day I was so bored, and I was like, Jesus, help me. I was like Paul Rodriguez on that movie, 1,000,000 to 1. Help me, right? Help me to understand, because I'm bored. That's it. Like, for no other reason, I'm bored. The next day I woke up and my eyes were open. I know you don't believe me, and I don't expect you to believe me. Shit, motherfuckers think I lie all the time. I don't, though. Right? Facts. Actual facts, you'll know how to preserve this. I don't do that shit here. Now, look. There was understanding there. And a lot of my familia and a lot of the people that I talk to, they're like, damn, you know, I know you're not into the Bible shit like that, but man, you do know your shit. And I said, yeah, you know, the wind blew a little bit, and I read that whole book about 100 times. So I know a few things. And my favorite book, you know, when it comes to the Bible, and this ain't no Bible fucking study here, Holmes, so don't get all fucking panicked on me. No, I can't do that. I'm a gangster. Now, listen, Raiders, right? I understand. Revelations talks about the end times. It's prophecy. It's what's going to happen in the end. What could really happen? Well, let me tell you what could really happen, because it's fucking happening right now. From everything that I see on YouTube, from everything that I see in this world is fucked up. You know what I mean? It's bad, huh? It's worse than the 90s. Now, I say the 90s was a tragic era. You know, it went down like a motherfucker. But really, that was just gang related. And that had a whole lot to do with us trying to be that one. That's what that was. Especially for the brown and black men sprinkling the white, because they were doing their thing too. Don't get the words messed up. The white man was definitely involved. But for the most part, people were, you know, that was the gangster era of people trying to establish foundations, sets, and things of that nature. And it is what it is, okay? Shit happened in the 90s that we can never relive. And we don't like to relive it. And we just think, damn, you know what I mean? Only God can judge me now. All right, Tupac. But it definitely went down in the 90s. But this era right here, what we're living in right now, is different. Remember the shit they used to have on the corners? Remember the Jehovah's Witness used to come? Yeah, can I help you? Hey, what's up? Hey, can we tell you about, here's the watchtower. Can we tell you about, tell me about what? I want to tell you about Jehovah and what he's got going on. Okay, look at it, look at it. You smell that? Smell that? Yeah, it smells like frijoles. It is frijoles. It's about to go down. So guess what? You and the watchtower, here, toma, take it. You and the watchtower, go watch over there. There's a tower. Go over there by that. Me, I'm going to eat some frijoles and tortillas. You understand where I'm coming from? Don't fuck me up when don't get in between me and breakfast. I said, well, we just want to talk about, boom, slam door. He wasn't trying to hear it. Okay? Wasn't trying to hear it or feel the Holy Spirit, right? I wasn't involved in that. But, gente, I'm here to tell you this. They was telling the truth. I should have listened, right? Because what they were trying to tell us is prophecy. They were trying to tell us about what's going to happen in the end. And I believe this is the end. I believe we're so close, yet so far. I believe that a lot of shit that goes on around us, you know, people are too scared to voice their opinions and say the real. I'm not. This is the really real. This is the real stuff. Carrots y todo. This is real, homes. You know, for those of you that don't believe and think, God, that's bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? This shit ain't never going to stop. The shit don't stop. Oh, no. Oh, it's stopping, all right. Look at the tragedy and all the catastrophes. Other than that, I like that word. That's the word of the day. The catastrophe. I never thought that I would climb over the hill in ecstasy, but nevertheless, it's there that I am surely about to be. Because I got a golden ticket. Nah, bitch, I got the golden ticket. Your ass barely just jumped out of bed after 20 years, lazy motherfucker. Now, look, what's really going on is a whole lot of chaos in this world that we live in. It's chaotic. You know, at least back in my days, motherfucker would knuckle up or buckle up, right? And handle their business. They don't do that anymore. Chop season, the whopper, the yopper, the chopper, right? They're getting down with that shit. No one fighting. Fights? What is that? That shit's all propaganda. UFC, I said we watch UFC fights, and that's about as much as we get in fight. But on the streets, nah, it's all about who got the bigger. Allegedly, right? One of them things. You know, chaos, man. Death, destruction. You know, you got guerra, war, homes. You got fucking famine. There's people that are starving right now. So right now I'm starving. So I got nothing in my cupboards but a fucking caja de sopas and a fucking little fucking can of fucking, what is that? The ole frijole. I'm about to get my motherfucking frijolan because I'm starving. I said, but, you know, it's because I'm broken brown. You know what I mean? One of these computer screens might be missing by tomorrow. Order the punch shop. You know what I mean? Because that's how bad it's getting around this camp. I'm broken than baby Joker. Now look, the times that we're living in, we see, Spence, I'm spitting everywhere because I'm getting real. We see a lot of homeless people more than ever. We see a lot of people that are addicted to narcotics, people that have substance abuse problems, a lot of mental health issues. We're seeing a lot of shit that I just don't like, homes. And this is all part of Revelations, the end times, my favorite book in the Bible. Why is it my favorite book? Because it's the most evil, right? Everyone says, damn, you got a wicked side. I'm West Side. Well, no. What I will tell you is this. You know, prophecy has always been alluring to me. You know, there's people like Nostradamus, people like Daniel, a lot of people that lived in this world that prophesied things that would happen, things that would come, you know, in the age, something that would happen. Straight up, that's what prophecy means. It's going to happen soon. Maybe later, I don't know, but fucking it will happen. And like the vato fucking Nostradamus, a lot of that shit is pretty weird, Holmes. You know what I mean? It happened. You know, don't deny it. All these people, there's a lot of people that are very critical, pessimistic, people that don't believe in the unknown, people that don't believe in ghosts, they don't believe in ghosts and goblins and witches and all my. Look at that fucking next door neighbor you have with the big old beak nose. So that bitch is a witch. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? The broomstick is real. She's getting her black cat on. I guarantee there's a lot more things that meet the eye, and I can tell you stories. But one thing I can tell you right here is we're living in those times. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to prepare for it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, go to fucking iglesia, go to church, oh, fucking get your Bible. I'm not going to tell you to do none of that. I'm not living that life. Okay, I have my own relationship with my higher power. It's not up to me to guide you to what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. I don't fucking know the answers. I know the questions because I have a lot of them. And one of the questions I have is, how long do you think this is going to last? You know, how long do you think before guerra really is at our doorstep? How long do you think, you know, people are going to put up with this shit before they start tripping out and going hysterical in the streets? Hey, it's already bad. Motherfucker talk about, I'm sick. They buy all the toilet paper. I couldn't wipe my ass for 2 weeks. And so I was smart. I went to a gas station. They have the big old rolls of sauce. Allegedly, I don't want to catch a case, feds, if you're watching. Sasuke was just toilet paper. We're going to give you a year flat. Well, fuck it, Holmes. My ass was wiped. I know that. And that toilet paper was rough. That's it, but the times were hard. Literally, right? But, you know, people flip out. You know, if they hear there's going to be an earthquake or there's going to be fucking snow or it's going to be freezing or it's going to be too hot this week, you know, they go to fucking Costco and they buy all the fucking, you know, all the hot dogs and drinks. I went up there one time. I'm like, hey, can I get the $1.99 hot dog and the drink? They're like, sir, we're all out of cups. I was like, fuck it. Old school, mañana, right? I was doing my thing. But it comes to that point where people are freaking out over the littlest things, but they righteously, and I say righteously, have a reason to be flipping out. We're living in them times. You know, my whole life as a little kid, you know, I had family that was all religious, and some of them still are Catholic to the fullest. I was a kid, you know what it is. I got the Virgin right here. I did catechisms and Holy Communions and all that. You thought, oh my, you know what I mean? I went to fucking class and I did everything I had to do to make my first communion. So this guy was there like that. The wind was blowing that day. I remember I got fucking baptized. You thought, I meant my Nina, she no longer rest in peace. My Nino, he's you know, he was a paisa. He's over there in some bar right now, kicking back, getting his little spooky on. But either way, I got baptized. So I was all in the mix. So I had familia that was very dedicated to Cristo, right? So I heard my whole life, it's coming, mijo, don't worry, we'll pack a bag because we're going to go to the mountains because it's the end of the days and there's going to be fucking grasshoppers flying. I think you mean locusts. No, I said grasshoppers. That's how we do it, right? And there's going to be fucking demons with lion heads flying around, throwing fire on us. Oh, man, fucking just hit me right now. I'm not trying to get burned up by a lion blowing fire out of his mouth and his asshole. I'm cool. Shit, I ate the hot chip challenge. I thought I was a lion burning fire out my ass. It was that bad. But definitely these times we're living in, we need to really think about what's going on around us and stay aware. You know, because it says in the Bible, right? For those of you that are getting mad at me, I'm just doing what I does, cuss. It does say, you know, there's going to be a lot of war. There's going to be guerra. It's happening all over this world, tragedy. A lot of different things are occurring. You know, I think people sleep on it. People tend to not want to believe because they're scared of the unknown or they just don't give a fuck. Hey, man, I ain't tripping off that, Holmes. It's almost fucking Thanksgiving. I'm just trying to get my motherfucking turkey on. Okay, that's it. Okay, this might be your last one. Enjoy the fuck out of that fucking pumpkin pie. Because I'm telling you right now, Holmes, the way that this world is leaning and it's going, we're destroying the lands that we're fighting for. That's what always gets me, you know, like with these gangs and with everything, you know, we defend constantly. Even myself, man, I always defended my fucking land, Holmes, defending my territory. It was all about the calle that I grew up on. It was all about my barrio, I say. It was all about the hood, the ghetto, the projects, the fucking one apartments with all the roaches. It was all about that. It was all about a bad bitch giving me a good mamon tonight. It still is about that. But anyways, it was all about what I had going on. And at the end of the day, you know, we're destroying our own shit. You know, a lot's going on. And I'm starting to notice it. And I'm starting to realize as I get older, the shit that I read in the Pinta, the book that I read, Revelations, is coming true. Now, those of you that don't want to believe because you're too scared to believe or it's just not your forte, that's not how you get down, I'm saying prepare, prepare. Just like when you're told, hey, you come into the yarda, bring a pedazo, Holmes, be ready. It's going down. All right, folks. Oh, shit, it is going. I went up. I don't even know if it's coming back down, right? Might turn sideways, and then you got the bubble guts, for reals. Hot chip challenge, right? But you're definitely going to do what you have to do to prepare yourself for guerra, for war, to stand your ground, to defend your cause and what you believe in. It's the same thing on the streets, Holmes. Hey, get in, Jaime. But hey, see, the way my getting in works, nah, fuck that, get in. This is we're about to go defend the barrio. How do you spell that? Is it barrio or barrio? Because, see, I'm from the barrio, you're from the barrio. That means two different things. But at the same time, hey, guard, right? Now, see, people don't want to get in the mix. Whether they're scared or they're just, you know, just don't want to be involved in that or don't believe. You know, it's totally understandable. But I think it's the times that we live in now, gente, where this might be the end of our great fucking world we live in. Whether it's round, flat, I can't call it. It's round in the thumbnail. Fuck it. I'm going to go that route. We need to stay aware of what's going on. You know, there might not be any future for our children. Look at the fucking school system and all the shit that's going on. I'm not here to poison no one, but at the same time, it's kind of different, right? They're teaching them different types of things. You know, my kid's coming back saying some crazy shit. You know, she gets more education off TikTok than she does off the math teacher. I just don't understand the world we're living in. It's more advanced with social media and platforms. it's heavily influencing our youth. It's heavily influencing our daily lifestyle. You know, motherfuckers don't even have to worry about getting up and get their lazy ass and go to McDonald's anymore. Remember when going to McDonald's was the lazy way out? The mom with all the 8 kids, fuck it, let's go to McDonald's. I don't even feel like cooking tonight. She'll go spend the whole welfare check on McDonald's. 3 Happy Meals and then you were broke all month, right? Remember that? It ain't like that anymore. Yeah, we want McDonald's. Now McDonald's on your doorstep. Uber Eats. Yeah, it sounds better. Besides, you don't know about the vatos over there like, dude, pissing in your shit. Utterly, Uber Eat that, bitch. You know what I mean? Fuck this Happy Meal. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Who's this? Darkwing Duck? Fuck him, right? You just don't know what's going on. They're dicking your food up. That was a word we used in YA. It was called dicking your shit up. People grab your food, slap the chorra all over it. There you go. Toma. Eat that. Well, yeah, I think it doesn't taste right. This tastes like my dick smells, right? Yeah, because you got dicked up, puto, right? And that's just what it was. Leva. You're getting dropped down leva because some big old Africano put his dick all over your pancakes. But Spence Holmes, the motherfuckers were good. That's they have blueberry syrup on them. That wasn't blueberry. I said that was blackberry. What? Got him. You know, I just know that this is what's going on nowadays, and I'm starting to become aware. See, my awareness has always been up to par. I look around, I see what's going on. I see death is around the corner, man. I see death around the corner. Orale pot. You know what I mean? How do you want it? How do you feel? I feel like, fuck, we're all going to fucking, we all better be ready. The world is in chaos. You know, I do my things in comedy. I do my spills in comedy because I try to make light of certain situations, but this ain't a situation to take lightly. This is something everybody needs to be aware of, and everyone needs you have to have the potential to pay attention. Okay, I'm trying to give you some knowledge. The wind's blowing. You definitely can't get in college. You can get in the Bible, though. The basic instructions before leaving this earth. Because we're all going to leave. See, death is promised, Holmes. Living is exceptional if you make it that way. Death is totally promised. Everyone's going to die. You know, no one knows the time nor the place. I mean, there's about to probably plotting right now that knows my time and place. But at the same time, hey, it is what it isn't, right? It is how it is. It's part of lifestyle. You know, you reap what you sow and you sow what you reap. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But I do know that I think that this world is coming to an end, Hete. I honestly, truly believe that some of the fucking, the paths that we're taking, some of the things that we're doing it to ourselves, and we're falling right into this prophecy, this plan of total desolation, and it's going to be gone. You know, you got certain individuals with so much power, so their platforms, their words, man, they could say something and just change the whole narrative of your day. You know, it's just a man, just like you, or a woman, just like some of you. And you just heed every word they said. Oh, fuck, did you hear what Kanye said? Or Kyrie Irving said? Fuck, who gives a fuck what they said? They're just men like you. You know, but people put too much stock in what people say. They're worried about what they hear. You know, oh, you disrespected me. Kill them! Right? Now, fuck all that, bro. Worry about your priorities, your children, man. How we're going to prepare, ourselves for what could possibly happen, what is prophesized. The shit is starting to happen. It's time to pay attention. Okay, it's time to pay attention. And I'm not trying to Bible thump to you guys. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not going to prepare you guys for bullshit. I'm saying prepare yourself and be aware, man. And figure it out however you're going to figure it out. But look around you. Is this the fucking world you want your kids to grow up in? Is this the world you want to live in? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't for me. You know, that's why I'm getting as many fucking mamones as possible. As many as possible. Before I go, I'm going to go happy. They got him. Did you hear it? They got Gunner. Yeah, but his dick was deep in her throat right when they got him. You know what I mean? Because that's just it. I don't know how, but they found me. You know? Anyways, just a little something I wanted to talk about because it's real. It's really getting real. And I think it's up to the people now to pay attention before it's too late. You know, it's going to always be too late for everybody. But fuck, man, we might be around to see some crazy shit. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Right? You never know. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you heed the word today because it's a little different. Spencer, man. It's just the route I'm going. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. The wind's blowing. I hope that you get every single thing that you want. The wind still is blowing. I hope that you go out there and get it for your familia, man, while you still can, before fucking a locust comes up and pinches you right in your nalga. And then you're like, fuck, I should have listened to Gunner. I told you, motherfuckers, I'm real. All right? You already know what it is. If you like, please like and subscribe. Hit me with that thumbs up. Remember, Gunner's Collective. I'm boom banging over there. Make sure you tune into the bedtime stories. Fuck with your boy. If not, thumb down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this Raider crown. We can't win, but I stay winning. So I'll do it for us because Bo knows. You already know what it is, man. Hit me up one time for your mind. This is the Gunner's Profiles. The shit is getting real out there. Pay attention to what's going on around you in this world, man. Pay attention to your kids. The gun. Bang, bang. and in that fashion.